Our next presenter is Nicole Donaldson from Moore Backus & Sons in Ogdensburg. They've been serving New York, Ogdensburg, Messina, and Canton area with Chevrolet, Buick, and Pontiac vehicles for more than 50 years.
Rae Chambers was a student in Potsdam who made a difference by volunteering for over 7 years throughout her community. Chelsea raised a lot of money for various charities during those years. She has made a difference to many in her community. Rae Chambers is a St. Lawrence County hero.
Rae Chambers was nominated by Tammy Chambers. Rae Chambers learned the importance of volunteering and fundraising to help others throughout her community at a very young age. While in 5th grade and at the age of 10, Chelsea began her first charity project. Through her church, she became aware of the Church and Community Back to School for Low-Income Families project. She quickly realized that the project had very few donors, a tremendous need, and as a result had been running in the red for several years. Chelsea wanted to help, so she created and developed the Kids for Kids cookbook. She collected favorite family recipes from children in her school and put them together in a computer-generated 42-page cookbook. She asked for personal comments on the recipes to make it more fun for the reader. After several months of collecting recipes and a summer of inputting them on the computer, she began to sell the cookbooks for $5 a piece. Chelsea ended up raising $1,000, which she donated to the Back to School Supplies Fund. This experience inspired Chelsea to continue to volunteer and fundraise for great causes. Through the years, she organized a charity challenge bike-a-thon, solicited donations from area businesses, and continued to sell copies of the Kids for Kids cookbook. Eventually, she had raised so many funds for the Back to School Supplies Fund that it was time to find a new charity organization to raise money for. Chelsea had put Back to School back in the black and had raised so much awareness for the organization that they no longer needed her help. So Chelsea went on to raise funds for others who were in need. Instead of asking for presents on her birthday, she asked for donations so that she could give to the others in need. She began to hold parties like a Halloween party and asked that all guests bring donations or specific gifts so that she could donate. Chelsea began to provide blankets to the Binky Patrol, toys to children's wings of the local hospital, Canton Potsdam Hospital, and teddy bears for New York University Hospital for children who lost a parent in the September 11 attacks. As Chelsea grew older, so did the recipients of her generosity. She realized that teens were often overlooked as Angel Tree recipients and foster kid teens each year. So Chelsea put together gift bags, which included several items such as watches, alarm clocks, certificates donated from area businesses, as well as personal care products like mittens and other items. She began using her funding and donations to provide Christmas gifts to 8 to 12 teens each year. Chelsea made sure that each gift bag was valued at $50 to $75. Upon hearing that a local girls' foster home would be closing their doors due to budget cuts just prior to Christmas, Chelsea organized a pajama party for the girls. She arranged spa treatments for the girls and provided pizza, soda, movies to watch, and holiday gifts. Throughout 5th through 12th grade in Potsdam, Rae Chambers dedicated many hours throughout 7 years of community service and touched many, many lives. Rae Chambers received the Prudential Excellence Spirit of Community Award and the Presidential Award by President George W. Bush for her 7 years of service in her community. Chelsea received a letter from President Bush recognizing her for her thousands of hours of community service. His letter stated, "Through service to others, you demonstrate the outstanding character of America and help strengthen our community." Chelsea's story can now be read in the Macmillan McGraw-Hill textbook called We Live Together. She is pictured with her Kids for Kids cookbook and recognized as a good citizen. Since starting college, Chelsea has found it more difficult to continue her volunteering due to a hectic college schedule. but her passion for helping others has not died down. Chelsea is currently speaking with a local organization in St. Lawrence County to continue her Kids for Kids program through their organization in hopes of inspiring other children throughout the county to get involved in volunteering. Chelsea Rae Chambers is a St. Lawrence County hero.